Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In today's session, let's see the various arithmetic operations which we can perform on Numpy ND arrays. So friends, we all know that Numpy stands for numerical Python. As the name suggests, we can do numerical calculations on ND arrays. So, we all know that NumPy is a library in Python that supports large multi-dimensional arrays. So, it supports large multi-dimensional arrays and it has a large collection of high-level mathematical functions. So, there are various functions, which mathematical functions, which we can use on these NumPy arrays or ND arrays and to get various results. In this session, let's see the different mathematical operations. So, in this session, let's see the various mathematical operations like plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, power, which can be performed on NumPy arrays. So, friends, in while performing arithmetic calculation, there are three types. Arithmetic operation on a single array with constant value. This is called the scalar method, wherein we have a single array. The array can have any dimension like one dimensional or two, three, or any dimension, and we have a constant value. And when we say array plus the constant value gets added to each and every element in the array. If we say array minus the constant value gets subtracted from each and every element in the array. So basically in the first step, we have an array and a constant value. In the second step, in the second method, we have arithmetic operations with arrays of equal dimensions. So in this case, we need two arrays, that is array 1 and array 2, and we can do array 1 plus array 2 or array 1 minus array 2, and we can do various mathematical operations on these two particular array of equal dimensions. And the third one is arithmetic operations with arrays of different dimensions. What if we have arrays of different dimension like one dimension, two dimension, or two dimension and three dimension? In that case, we can do the arithmetic operations only if it satisfies the broadcasting rules. These broadcasting rules we shall cover in the next session. So firstly, let's go on to the scalar method. In this method, a constant value called scalar is applied on each and every element in the array. So firstly, I'm importing numpy as np. Then I'm creating my array with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as elements, a single one-dimensional array. Then I'm saying x is equal to a plus 1. 1 is the scalar value which we are adding to the array, that is array a. So, and this particular a plus 1 can also be given as np.add a comma 1. So add is the function, mathematical function which adds one value to each and every element in the array a. So it can be given in two ways. We can either say a plus 1 or np.add a comma 1. In both the scenarios, the output would be the same. So now let's look into it practically. So firstly, let me say import numpy as np. Then I'll create my array a equal to np.array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let me say x equal to a plus 1. This is one method. And let me say y is equal to np.add. Using the add function, I'm adding the array a and the constant value 1. So now let's print both x and y. X print y. We see that both of them give the same output. So friends, a plus 1 added 1 to all the elements in the array, so it became 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the same way, we can say np.add a comma 1. So 1 is added to each and every element in the array and we got the same output. So this is how It works with scalars. Now if I say x is equal to a minus 1, I'm using the minus function. Then over here I have to specify subtract. Run the code, we get the same output. In this case, 1 is subtracted from each and every element in the array. So it becomes 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this works similarly as np.subtract a comma 1. And now if I say multiply into 1, then I use the function, mathematical function multiply a comma 1. So we get the same output. So a into 1 and np dot multiply a comma 1 both have the same output. So in this way we can perform plus, that is addition, or np dot add, minus or np dot subtract, into or np dot multiply, divide or np dot divide, modulo or np dot mod, power or np dot power. In this case, we have considered a one-dimensional array. We can consider any dimensional array like 2, 3, 4, any dimension we can consider, and the scalar value gets added or subtracted, multiplied or divided on each and every element in the array. So this was using the scalars. Next method is arithmetic operation using equal same dimensional arrays. For this, we require two arrays. B equal to np dot array, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and C is equal to np dot array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let's perform the arithmetic operations on these two equal dimensional arrays. So x is equal to a plus b. So we are giving plus operation on two arrays, that is it should be b and c. B and then c. And then y is equal to np dot add. Here we have to specify b comma c. And now let's print x and let's also print y. So when I run this particular code, I get the same output. So the array elements have been added. It's not a scalar value, but the array elements of B and C have been added. The first element of B has been added to the first element of C, second to the second element, third to the third element, fourth to the fourth element, and fifth to the fifth element has been added, and we get the following output on the screen. Similarly, we can also perform B minus C, or we can even give subtract B and C. When I run the code, I get the same output. So C element has been subtracted from the B's element. So similarly, we can perform into operation, that is A into B, or np dot multiply A comma B, divide or divide A comma B, modulo or mod A comma B, power or power A comma B. In this case, I have considered a single dimension array. We can do the same on two dimensional or 3, 4, any dimensional array. We can perform the operations, that is the arithmetic operations. So friends, in today's session we covered arithmetic operation on array with constant scalar value called the scalar method, and arithmetic operations with arrays of equal dimensions. In the next session, let's cover arithmetic operations with arrays of different dimension which satisfy the broadcasting rules. Hope so friends, it is clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.